Paul, sitting here at the OLA Super Conference, a universe of possibilities.
Yes.
Well, before we go to the conference and what's going on here, Paul, tell us a little about yourself. I see you're from Hamilton Public Library.
That's
I'm going
right.
over there this afternoon.
Oh, that's
Excited.
awesome.
Tell us who you are.
It's a great library system, and I'm currently the Chief Librarian, CEO of the library, just for about the last year and a half. But I've worked there since 1999. So
You've seen all the changes.
I've seen all the changes, been a part of the changes, hopefully a constructive part of the changes, and it's a great library system. It's interesting, I came from New York Public Library, and then I landed in Hamilton. And what's great about being in Hamilton is it's a population about 520,000, so it's a good size, but it's not so big. So we can get a lot of things done, and we can do a lot of innovation because we're big enough to have resources, but we're not so big that we have to deal with more complexity.
How many branches?
We have 22 branches.
22 branches.
We have a couple bookmobiles, and we have. It's a great library system with, and our usage is going up, and I guess right now we're seeing the digital shift is really starting to take effect in Hamilton.
And what made that momentum for such an outstanding library to arise? Because I see libraries all around the world, and sometimes I just wonder, why does it happen like it's happening in Denmark, it happens in Birmingham, it happened in some places. Why was the momentum in Hamilton there to build this great library?
Well, you know, it's interesting. I think we have we've been around since 1889. We were established, and there has a rich history at Hamilton Public Library. Then we were Steel Town is what Hamilton was known as. And then starting in the late 70s and 80s, there was really, we became, to a certain extent, a Rust Belt city. And so a lot of big corporations left Hamilton, a lot of employment left. And so the city has really, since 1980, been struggling economically to, maintain its prosperity. And so as a library system, we try to help the transformation to that new community. One of the things we like to say is art is the new steel.
I love that. Yeah, very good.
So it's good, but I guess because of that, what's happened is we've always been under budget pressure from the council, and but instead we've used that to really look at innovation as ways of, we know that we need to create capacity to do more. We also know that our council has had fiscal challenges. And so for many years, we've been just looking at trying to figure out how we can have a greater impact by using innovation to create capacity. And we're starting to see we've seen a lot of results.
You're seeing the success right now, the results. And the money, how did you get, because you said there were budget cuts, how did you find the money to build it?
Well, we haven't got a budget cut since 1994.
Wow.
So we've never, so we've had strong investment, but some lean years. And I think that the project you're probably referring to, we did this major renovation of our central library. It was actually built in 1980, and then finished up in 2011. We did a major renovation. And so we've got a lot of support from council for capital projects. We've been through many. We're building a new library in Waterdown. But I think when you can demonstrate that you get things done, that you're fiscally responsible, it helps, and council see us as a unifying force. Our community amalgamated in 2001, and so we as a library system, 3 library systems came together and have been a success story.
I'm amazed by it, and I love it, the fact that it's happening. And it's an example to other libraries to reach out and try to do the same. If you would have to say the 3 things that really make Hamilton that special library, what would you say?
Well, certainly our commitment to innovation has helped us have more of an impact. We certainly have a super committed staff that are really working hard and
Did you find them locally or not? Did you have to look?
A combination, a lot of local, mostly local, but we also look for external expertise. And I think the people at the library are very committed to the community. We're very committed to serving the whole community. And being a library that welcomes everyone in. It's part of our history, and we're proud of that. And then the third thing I'd say is it sort of goes to innovation, but our use of technology has helped us really achieve a lot.
Achieve a lot, okay. And then getting back to this conference, I hear you were involved in
Yes.
the committee.
Yes.
Tell us a little about it, because I'm first time for me here,
Yes.
and it's a great buzz. What makes this conference special?
Well, you know what I love about it is people from all different kinds of libraries and all different staff levels of libraries as well as boards come to OLA Super Conference and get to know each other and learn from each other. And so what I found, I moved up from New York and my first conference here was 2000.
Okay.
And when I came here, I thought I felt a very open and kind of non-hierarchical, and I was a newbie to basically Ontario Libraries, although I was from Ontario Libraries, and a lot of people really welcomed me. And I thought, hey, this is a place I want to be because people were very friendly and welcoming. And then I got asked to be on the Ontario Library Information Technology Association board. Someone said to me, why don't you run for the board? And then I got involved and I was president, and I had a great experience. What's great about that is I got to know people from academic and school libraries where, I'm in the public library, so it's been great to make connections with other sectors.
That's very special. I mean, there's not many places in the world that you have that combination of school libraries, academic libraries, and public at one library, one conference. It's really special.
Yeah, no, it's great, and I think what's nice about it, there's a scale of, we typically get around 5,000 people at this conference. And so when you have a big enough conference, it's able to be dynamic, attract different speakers. It is the largest library association conference in Canada, and so people from all over Canada come here, and people from the States come up. So it's great in that sense that we have a lot of momentum and we build on it. And as someone that was involved in it, I know we have it in the same venue every year, same location. And there are some downsides to that, but I think the upside is that all the volunteers and the association can work on the program.
They know already what's going on.
That's right, and the logistics, because when you move conferences around, there's a lot of logistical, it gets expensive. And also Toronto is cheap to come to, at least it's kind of the center. If we were to go to Hamilton, you'd have to come to Toronto and go to Hamilton.
And then move on, yes.
Yes.
So one special moment, one special memory for you, a speaker or something else?
I think I've had so many special moments at OLA, just meeting people and connecting with people. I think, we've had some great speakers. Stephen Lewis was really powerful. I remember, one that really touched me was Romeo Dallaire, who had been involved in the peacekeeping in Rwanda, and he gave quite a powerful move and speech. One of the things he said, which is that, and I find this in our library, which is he said, the age of extended apprenticeship is over. And he's talking globally. The world is changing so rapidly that, and our libraries are seeing it, that sort of you can't spend 20 years learning a job because the job will be different 5 years from now. And I've reflected on that a lot, and we need to. It's not bad. It's just the way the world is, and we have to make the best of it.
But you have to look a little into the future to stay on track.
Absolutely. And you have to look into the future. And I also think that we need to focus on why what we do as a library, why we're here, not what we do, in the sense that what we do should change.
Why are we here?
Why we're here?
Why are we here as libraries?
Well, to fundamentally help people grow and learn more about themselves. So for their success, whether socially or economically. And then we're here to build community, social cohesion, strengthen the community. To me, those are the two big ones. And then as a public library, I also see we have a special role in terms of preserving and making access to our local culture and history. So that's another piece of it that we have. But ultimately, if we can help bring people together and improve our community, and all our work around literacy and digital literacy, it's all about helping people grow and learn more about themselves.
And form the community. I think
that's right.
So important.
Yes.
I want to thank you so much for being here, Paul. It's been noisy, it's live. We are live here, you can hear that. but I really enjoyed talking to you, and I'm looking forward to seeing your library.
Well, I hope you have an awesome time.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much.